Hi, this is Dr. G from the Smart Coach Center on Route 108 in Columbia, Maryland. We're going to go over our 12 basic stances today. Remember, it takes time, patience, and practice to master any skill.
Class, giddy up. 12 basic stances. 1.
High close stance, ma'am. While in a high close stance, make sure your toes and heels are touching.
2.
High open stance, ma'am. When you step out into a high open stance, the farthest you want to step is 1 foot length.
3.
High back stance, ma'am. For a high back stance, make sure your heels are touching and your front foot points towards your target.
4.
High twist stance, ma'am. While performing a high twist stance, make sure you do a full twist, lifting your back heel. It's also important that you transfer most of your weight onto your front foot. You can check this by lifting your back leg. If you have to adjust your weight onto your front foot, that means you haven't put enough weight.
5.
Low close stance, ma'am. In a low close stance, make sure your toes and heels are touching and your heels are also on the ground.
6.
Low open stance, ma'am. While in a low open stance, make sure your toes are pointed straight ahead.
7.
Low back stance, ma'am. When adjusting into a low back stance, only your front foot turns towards the target.
8.
Low twist stance, ma'am. While in a twist stance, your back knee should only be a couple of inches from the floor.
9.
Front stance, ma'am. Adjust your front foot to go into a front stance.
10.
Front kick stance, ma'am. This is your foot position for your front kick stance. When you lift your foot, it should stay the same.
11.
Side kick stance, ma'am. In a side kick, make sure you come into a full pivot and your kicking heel is pointed toward your target.
12.
Round kick stance, ma'am. For a round kick, we also need a full pivot with your kicking knee pointing at your target.
And down.